Dad at last. It's going to be
8
Paul.
p.m. Making progress. We've got a new
To
house.
be perfectly honest, Dad's a great businessman, but he lacks imagination.
He told us that.
He does, however, believe in the power of the individual when taught by the right teacher, of course. Ryan, in here. Just coming. He's through here.
We heard him, yeah.
Ah, this is my
It's going to be
dad.
like a head in a tube.
He's a great businessman, but he lacks imagination.
To whom do I owe the pleasure?
God.
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating a death in the village.
It's yours.
I guess I don't have to investigate that. I just killed you.
Inspector, you do know that Kate Vine was a gherkin short of a Big Mac.
You've never had a Big Mac.
Or a gherkin.
You must forgive my son, Inspector. He still can't summon up the courage to come straight to the point. So what do you want to know?
You're clearly
Well,
evil.
a few more questions
Look
if
at
you
his
don't mind.
We've got to go through everything.
Busy man.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Try asking an intelligent question, like, do I mind being quizzed about a once promising student who turned into a useless drunk? Ryan, would you mind leaving us for a while?
I'll go back to the centre. I have one or two things to prepare. Call me if you need me, Dad.
You may begin, Mr. Holmes, although I'm not going to be able to help you.
Okay,
I
first
don't
question. Do
have
you want to
much
see the
do
back
with
of my
calls
hand, or do you want to
nowadays,
answer my
so I
questions?
Can't give you any
Bed.
hard information.
Jenks is suddenly a psycho.
No, that's as is. But if you want my opinion, I'd be quite happy to give it to you. So, far away.
Okay,
What's your favourite colour?
your opinion. Did you want to see the
Well,
back of my
Paul
hand?
certainly doesn't take any prisoners. It's obvious who's pulling the
Oh,
strings
goody.
in this family, and I wonder what they got up to in their previous guise as Third Eye.
We're going to find out, James.
8 o'clock
We'll find
already.
out. Are we timed?
Past my bedtime.
Okay.
Alright, go.
How well did you know Kate?
I love her.
Hardly knew it at all. Met her a few times. But the cause.
If you could speed it up.
So when was the last time you saw her?
Now.
Last
I'm weird.
Friday. I just popped out to the course and. About 7.
Did you speak to her then?
It's possible.
Didn't
And how
Ryan...
did she
She was
seem?
at the pub at
Was she happy, sad, preoccupied?
Ryan leaves
She was
at
drunk.
6:30.
She was drunk. She was perfectly happy.
Yeah, she was drunk. Anyway, it's
Okay.
7 p.m.
Right, her driving license. This is always fun.
Oh yes, I picked that up.
No, I don't know.
Do you know if Kate
No
had
one's
lost
ever
this?
seen this.
It's her driving license.
How would
see
I know that?
You didn't see it lying around anywhere.
No.
Huh, interesting.
Alright,
Interesting.
Thank you.
This is getting ridiculous. Simon rides a bike.
I like the thing. What about this? He just pulls out a bike from his bag.
Did you know anything about Simon Thompson?
Who's Simon Thompson?
No.
This is
Okay.
getting quicker with the answers.
Good.
Screwdriver. Have you seen this screwdriver?
Cox balls?
No,
Broken pendant.
pendant.
Have you seen this before?
It's a bird.
Looks familiar. Where did you find it?
It was in the woods.
Presumably had something to do with Kate or a killer.
Well, that's what I'm trying to establish.
Couldn't it be in an evidence bag, Inspector, in case of contamination?
I didn't have one with me, unfortunately.
Well, don't go testing it for DNA, will you? It's got yours all over it.
Yeah, I did it. You're right. I killed Kate and then decided to investigate it.
What do you know about this?
It's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol we use sometimes on the course. Little bird in cage.
Do you know this
flying
guy's
away,
missing? Glass of whiskey.
freeing himself.
Oh, it's
But
such
he
a...
isn't drinking.
That's the analogy.
He's missing
So do they get them when they join the course or something?
No, not as a rule. I think I bought one once as a present.
Oh, not for Kate? By
No,
any
we
chance?
know Emma brought it for her.
No, not for Kate. I can't really remember who it was for. A birthday present, maybe for one of the students.
Which?
Dementia set in.
I've no idea.
Dementia. Terrible, terrible affliction.
He's not got any contradiction, he's just got bad dementia.
Ever tried Simon's homebrew? Simon Thompson?
No, I haven't. I
Remember
won't
his
touch
bike?
anything that has had Simon.
Oh, he doesn't like Simon.
Simon in it. Simon needs to stop putting.
Have you
his
seen
things
the
there.
silver key?
Look at-
what is this silver key
What
for?
does it do?
Ooh.
Have you seen this?
What do you know about this?
Looks like a mask.
Well, no
You
shit.
don't recognise it.
Not particularly.
It's in your
Looks like a
course.
monarch mask.
What's a monarch mask?
Monarch is fancy dress outfitters. Ryan goes there sometimes.
I thought it was the guy who died.
Well, Ryan said he made it up with his mate last year.
Oh, maybe they worked at Monarch or something. I don't know. Go down. We have done the cardboard mask argument.
Anything about an argument at a pub?
What did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
You didn't hear
Yes,
anything
at
about
the
an
course.
argument in the pub?
Should I have?
No, that's fine.
Okay. What about your poster?
Could you tell me a bit about this?
Had it designed by an agency
Yeah, we need that.
And when was that?
last year.
Was that when you started the business?
Yes, I suppose so.
In a way, we were a cult before that. We killed several people, so we had to change our name.
Didn't mean to say all that.
Sorry, can you take that page out?
Have you ever seen one of these before?
How deep are your
Leave
pockets,
it to
Inspector?
I thought you said how deep is your love.
Scrying mirror. Pagan.
How deep is your love,
Very
Inspector?
Why would I use a scrying mirror?
I didn't ask
So
if
you
used
have
it.
no interest at all in this sort of thing?
No,
Does the Atlas
Jenks
course
is looking
use them
into it
at
now.
all?
not at all. Strange question.
I know, I've excited you now, haven't I?
Yeah.
You weren't
you're
expecting all
fully
this.
erect now.
Damn.
How well did you know Liam?
Liam who?
Liam
Yeah, that's
He
it.
killed
his
himself.
life.
Yeah.
Well, as far as I remember, he was a good student, confident, outgoing.
You didn't notice any problems?
Yeah.
I believe he had
killed
problems at home.
Were you there when he died?
Yeah.
And afterwards? You didn't see him after the meeting?
After he died.
What was Liam like that night?
Well, dead.
Apart from being drunk, or possibly because of that, he seemed perfectly happy.
He was
Why is
drunk.
everyone
Well, I
drunk?
assume the bottle in his hand contained whiskey and not lemonade.
Simon's over.
That
Lots
guy
of
we met in the woods
similarities
is
to
Ghost.
Kate, don't you think? Drinking, depression, is that normal for the students?
The woman that's
People
going
come
with
into
around
the
the
Atlas
car
course
was...
People who talk to me
Kate's
always
ghost.
ended up drinking.
And when they don't get them as quickly as they might have liked, sometimes their impatience gets the better of them.
Okay.
Oh, what are we up to now? Oh, God.
Yes! Oh yes, that brings me
If
back
I
to my
did
heavy metal.
this, would it mean anything to you?
I presume you've seen an Atlas
Yes, I
student
really
doing
liked
that.
Tigers of
Ah,
Pang
so this is an
Pang.
Atlas.
Tigers, I think.
Tigers.
Well, it
Tigers
wasn't
are back.
exactly our
Pang,
idea.
whatever.
The students started doing it spontaneously to show commitment to the cause. Cute, really. Which student did you see doing that?
Knob
I'm
chop.
not sure, but he was carving it into a tree. I told him to stop.
Did you really? Why?
Defacing public property.
I own that tree.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. What's the punishment for that kind of thing nowadays? Prison sentence?
No,
it's
spank
usually
bottom.
fine.
All right. What about defiling public liberty? Does
Not
that
if you're a police
carry
officer.
A fine too?
Oddly enough, the student in question argued a similar point. Is that something you encourage on the Atlas course?
We encourage people who put ideas first and moral anachronisms second. The problem with the law, Inspector, is that it's out of date.
Well, I suppose that's
We
a
get
matter
rid of the
opinion.
whole law.
However, you still respect it.
Respect it. I abide by it. We all play by the book, Inspector, but that's only because of the threat of possible incarceration.
Okay, I think he did it.
Wouldn't it be obvious? I think Emma did it.
The one that acts like Satan.
I think Rebecca
incarnate.
did it.
Got the freedom phrase, haven't we? Don't miss that one out again.
Oh yeah.
Can you tell me a little about the Atlas phrase, free to be free?
Oh, yes, we do it from a
Where did you
Steppenwolf
hear
song.
that?
I was
Want to
talking
be
to one of your
wild.
students.
Nothing like free to be free, really.
It's
Born
a little
free, the
phrase
film.
we
Born
conjure up
free.
to
Yeah.
summarize our
I don't know why
objectives.
Free to be Free sounds like a Steppenwolf song.
Is
This
your
is Born to be
objective,
Wild.
if you
Free to
don't
be
mind
free.
me
Free to
Yeah.
be free is a really
Mine,
shit
or do you mean
band.
closely
Like
subjective?
on
Black
the
Witch.
course?
a band was like, oh, we're gonna be like
Course is
Steppenwolf.
Free
No
people
band has ever said that.
bondage.
Why?
Not even Stephen
We
Wolf.
teach that most people are crippled by
I think
their
back in the day
past,
there was
by
plenty.
guilt, their attitudes, their beliefs, all that kind of nonsense.
Yes. Right.
Guilt cripples people.
Like this
Feeling
bat, if
guilty
you don't
in
start answering my
business
questions.
is like a meat eater feeling guilty in an abattoir. Guilt comes from the archaic emotional centers of the brain.
Oh, yes. Your course must be
a
complete
vestige of our
horseshit.
animal
I'm
ancestry.
so
That's all.
bored of you.
Yes. You heeded at your peril.
How's your heart?
I'm sorry, Inspector. My house appears to be haunted. Would you mind closing the door?
So, you believe that
Yeah, it was,
guilt has no place in business?
None at all.
You said your house was
I have
haunted,
few
but
beliefs, Inspector.
there's-
but
But you
Sure.
believe your house is haunted.
And
No
Contradiction.
if you have done something wrong.
well, that's the whole point. Guilt has nothing to do with it.
Interesting opinion.
I masturbate outside the school and I don't feel guilty.
oh my god. Yes.
Do you want some weed?
Do you want magic mint?
Know what this is, by any chance?
I can't
I
see.
have no idea. Gardening isn't my kind of thing.
I
Rebecca
pay
would
people to do
probably
that.
know. I presume you've met Rebecca.
Yes,
I'm sure she'd enjoy telling you what it is. She's the kind of woman who likes to feel superior. Would probably marry a millionaire and then decide to run her own pub.
Yes, why was that?
Well, she isn't exactly housewife material. She likes to be in control, like Ryan. Shame, isn't it, that I'm in control of both of them?
I'm sure you are. When you die, the ditch they bury you in, I'm sure will have been completely controlled by you.
Drugs?
Have you ever heard of Salvia divinorum, or magic mint?
No, I don't like Harry
Sounds like
Potter.
it might be a drug.
It's a hallucinogenic plant. Legal, as a matter of fact.
I'm not a drug taker, Inspector.
Want to change
I
that?
have no enthusiasm for voluntarily poisoning your brain.
Anyway, I'm gonna have a drink of
And you've
whiskey.
never seen anyone
And
on
have
the
a
course taking it.
cigar.
Well, if someone had, they wouldn't have done it openly. We don't allow drugs or alcohol on our course.
Well, what
we
about your
like to tell
son?
the students that success is the best drug. Whether you buy into that, of course, is another matter.
Yeah, it really is.
Next.
If that was true, then all the rock stars wouldn't be taking drugs. Third Eye Flyer.
Tell us about your
What
days.
do you know about this?
So you've been graced with Goebbels' company already, have you?
So is he calling James a Nazi?
Our local minister for propaganda. I suppose Ryan already told you all about our actual previous incarnation.
He explained, yes.
Did he tell you anything scandalous?
Not unless you count the suicide.
These things happen.
Was it your idea?
Right.
What, to commit
Suicide?
I...
I suppose it was.
I like how James still has
As
to go,
my
you're a
son
fucking idiot.
started to atrophy, I decided I ought to give him something to do.
And Third Eye was the same as Atlas, teaching business skills.
Very similar.
So Liam's death didn't prompt you to make any changes?
There was nothing we could do about Liam's death, Inspector, any more than we could do anything about Kate's. It was out of our control.
You can't blame me for wondering, Paul. 2 student deaths in 2 years.
It's called a coincidence, Inspector.
Oh, that's a
I
sequel game we're
expect they
talking
had
about.
fast
Coincidence.
food also.
Maybe
But
not.
you're not investigating all the local...
No, we can't find it actually. There appears to be 8 buildings in the whole village.
Yeah. Are you
Right,
saying
so
we
should
should
we
blame the pub? Okay, did we get anything from this? So, what do we got, Mark? What have we got?
Kate was drunk, possibly spoke to her. Last saw her at the meeting on Friday. Didn't know about her driving licence. Didn't see it anywhere. Doesn't know about... Yeah, because he said he had problems at home, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Was that Atlas and that Liam died? Didn't see Liam after the course. Liam had been drinking all night at the seminar.
Did he say anything about drinking not being allowed? I don't think he did.
He did?
Ah!
Nice.
So if you don't allow drink or drugs onto the site, why did you allow Liam to drink whiskey all night?
Well,
You're court.
We did give him various warnings. Did try to stop him, but didn't work.
Well, you take the ball away.
But you let him stay on the course?
Yeah, well, we couldn't throw him out. This isn't a primary school, Inspector. We're not the police. We can't enforce these rules.
Drinking at primary
If they pay their fees, they're entitled to stay on the course.
And what if they want to take drugs?
As long as they do it with discretion, frankly,
drinking at
I don't
the frickin'
care if they want to wipe or inject paint stripper all over their faces.
I don't think you know what drugs
store
are.
any alcohol at Atlas?
I wiped it on
No.
my face.
Is there a kitchen?
Why, do you want to go down there and check?
Yeah.
Well, obviously you wouldn't mind if what you're saying is true.
Of course I wouldn't mind. It's past the lavatories down the corridor,
Like
but you won't find
location
any
check
drugs in there or alcohol.
Alright. Awesome.
Whether I find alcohol at Atlas or not, it probably isn't particularly relevant. But
Oh.
it's worth a look anyway.
Yes. Alright, so we get to go to Atlas.
Thank
Yes.
you. Probably be back later.
Probably.
I like how he just says that every time to wind people up.
I'll probably be back.
Simon and Emma probably dread those words more than
Like-
anyone.
I finally found out the mystery of Kate's death. Goes up to Simon. I'll probably be back later. What? No!
I'm moving house. I'll find you.
I can't believe we moved all the way to India. Shit, Jenkins is here!
Jenks.
Jinx is short.
Jenks.
Jinkies.
Jinky boy.
You can't say that.
So the kitchen must be down the corridor there, if what
Sure
Paul said
is.
is
Here
true.
we go.
So excited to see a kitchen.
I need to.
There's a magnifying glass. Magnifying glass.
Oh yeah. I want to watch the DVD thing go on the corners.
Biscuits.
What happened? Oh, it's just checking all the cupboards. Fine. This is a good cutscene. I like it. Yes. No.
Cocaine straws.
Ah, spoons for Halloween.
Ooh, porn.
Interesting.
Excellent.
Well, there's a TV right there with a DVD player.
We just get caught
Oh,
watching
my
Ryan on
God.
it. What are you doing?
Ryan walks in. Jinx, pull up your pants.
What? Atlas. Tried
Whoa.
DVD from the pile as well.
Wow, we got so much to
So we did the
try.
DVD piles.
Oh, it's gonna be like really bad commercials.
We got a really cheap DVD player with this. Why?
This was in someone's attic.
What? Free to be free. Born to be wild.
Freedom.
Freedom
True
from
freedom means
So I don't
freedom
think
from
something-
many
sound like
vices
someone
that society had traditionally believed to be virtues. Self-criticism, self-doubt, guilt.
Hobnobs.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are not
spoons
virtues.
sitting cups.
These are sins. Born of a fake morality
That sounds
implanted
religious.
deep within our
Sounds
minds
sick.
and collective consciousness by governments and religions through the ages, with the sole
That sounds
purpose
kinda
of preventing the
Jenks-like.
masses, stopping us from achieving the same success, happiness, and freedom enjoyed by those at the very pinnacle of society. I'm going to show you that common morality is nothing more than the cynical creation of an elite desperate to stay in power. An elite hell-bent on preventing you from reaching your full potential by making you feel guilty for pursuing success. But the good news is that you can take back control. You can become the success you deserve to be. Atlas will give you a unique and powerful
Free to be free,
advantage.
that's their slogan. Like the top.
Life in all its technicolor glory can be yours. All that you have to do
Take
is
drugs.
to stay, embrace it, enjoy it, and learn to love your ambition. Welcome to Atlas.
For more information, please contact Atlas Business Training at 01240 307 483.
No disc. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we took that out before. Interesting.
Try DVD from the pile.
It's the same,
Same
one, isn't
one.
it?
What was the other one? They're just like Scooby Doo.
Yeah. Alright, let's use this one. I'm going to put my bag of mint in it.
That'd be funny. You should break it.
Oh, hello, hello.
my God, no.
What's going on here? Who's it going to be? Who's it, Mark?
I'm going to say Ryan. He's searching someone's coat.
Yeah, it's taking some.
Oh, no, this might be Kate or Emma. It's blackmail. Kate. It's Kate.
You think Kate's taking things out of the pocket? Is there 2 wallets? Oh, male and female wallet.
Oh, that was helpful.